Like Flinders Street. Then stop over there, go back up the hill to where I told everybody to get off, and then get tram going out to 70 or 75, alright? Are you going to the street? I'm going nowhere, mate.
Oh yeah. Oh,
there,
yeah,
finished.
fine.
Thank you.
Finished.
Thank you.
Kilometres of double track. Yarra Trams operates 24 routes with a fleet of approximately 500 trams. With more than 200 million trips each year, it's no wonder Melbourne loves its trams. The next stop is King Street. Melbourne was founded on the banks of the Yarra River in 1835 and grew rapidly during the 1850s after the discovery of gold in Victoria to become Australia's main financial centre. The area around Port Phillip Bay was the original home of the Kulin Nation, consisting of several language groups of Indigenous Australians whose ancestors had lived in the area for approximately 13,000 years. Step off here to visit Flagstaff Gardens. Flagstaff Station at William Street. Step off here for Metropolitan trains and to connect with the 58 trams. William Street the home of Melbourne's historic and imposing law courts, comprising a large complex of buildings dating from the 1870s. From the next stop, change to a Route 58 tram bound for West Coburg to go to Melbourne Zoo, where you can see over 320 animal species from around the world in a beautifully landscaped setting. Open every day from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. with free admission for kids on weekends. Melbourne has the third largest Greek population outside Athens and Thessaloniki, which has significantly shaped the culture of the city. Melbourne's Greek precinct is located around Lonsdale Street, with restaurants, cafes and cake shops. Step off here for the Hellenic Museum to explore the rich cultural traditions of ancient and contemporary Greece. The museum is located in what was originally the Royal Mint, which began casting gold coins in 1872 in response to the gold rush. The next stop is Queen Street. Melbourne is known around the world for its rich mix of cultures. Gold miners from around the world began arriving in Victoria during the 1850s gold rush. During this time, a large Chinese community was established. After World War II, a new influx of migrants arrived from Europe, particularly Greece and Italy. Today, Melbourne is recognised as the largest Italian city outside Italy. Melbourne is a truly cosmopolitan metropolis with a population of over 5 million people from more than 110 different ethnic backgrounds, speaking 170 languages. Sample the best of Italian and Spanish flavours at bars and restaurants along nearby Hardware Lane, a popular destination for breakfast, dinner and evening drinks. The next stop is Melbourne Central Station and Elizabeth Street. Step off here for Metropolitan trains and to connect with the route 19, 57 and 59 trams along Elizabeth Street. Catch a tram north along Elizabeth Street to visit Queen Victoria Market. Steeped in history, this iconic market sells a huge range of clothes and souvenirs, plus the freshest produce and gourmet food. The market's open every day except for Mondays and Wednesdays. From this stop, catch any tram south down Elizabeth Street to Bourke Street Mall, Melbourne's shopping heartland, with its buskers and busy shoppers. Two of Melbourne's premier department stores are located here. From Bourke Street Mall, you can begin a journey into some of Melbourne's most beautiful laneways and shopping arcades, including the Royal and Block arcades. Explore an eclectic range of shops, bars and cafes nestled in unlikely nooks, up stairways and under romantic archways as you weave your way towards the river.
What's 200 plus 100 plus 200 plus 200?
The next stop is Melbourne Central Station and Swanston Street. Step off here for Metropolitan trains and Swanston Street trams, and for Melbourne Central, UV and Emporium shopping centres. This is also the stop for the RMIT University and the State Library of Victoria. The Heritage and State Library of Victoria opened in 1856. The library has a collection of more than 2 million books, as well as pictures, maps, manuscripts and several galleries. You can take a tour, watch films and listen to music, play game consoles and access free Wi-Fi. Open Monday to Thursday, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Friday to Sunday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Take a tram south along Swanston Street and St Kilda Road to visit Melbourne's Royal Botanic Gardens or the Ian Potter Museum of Art, or north to the University of Melbourne. Trams from here also travel to Government House, the Shrine of Remembrance and the stylish and popular Chapel Street shopping precinct in South Yarra and Prahran. The next stop is Russell Street. Step off here for the State Library of Victoria. At the next stop, you'll find Melbourne's most feared destination, Old Melbourne Jail, a place of more than 130 executions, including infamous bushranger Ned Kelly. Step inside Melbourne's home of crime since 1840 to discover the stories that never left. Open daily 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. A 10-minute walk from the next stop is the birthplace of Melbourne's vibrant cafe culture, Lygon Street, Carlton, known as Melbourne's Italian precinct.
third party வந்து lower third party.
The next stop is Exhibition Street. We are now entering Melbourne's theatre district, famous for its splendid heritage theatres, blockbuster stage productions. From the next stop, head down Exhibition Street for Her Majesty's Theatre with its stunning Art Deco interior, as well as the Comedy Theatre. The free tram zone covers Melbourne's CBD and docklands. Trips entirely within this zone are free, so you won't need to touch on your Mikey, including your entire City Circle tram journey. If you're planning to travel anywhere outside the free tram zone, to places like St Kilda, Melbourne Zoo or Chapel Street, Prahran, you'll still need to have a valid Mikey. You can purchase a Mikey from major hotels and backpackers, major train stations and many retailers such as 7-Eleven. For more information, ask at your hotel or grab a Mikey brochure on board. The next stop is Victoria Street and Trobe Street. Step off here for the Royal Exhibition Building, Carlton Gardens and Melbourne Museum. Visit the World Heritage listed Royal Exhibition Building, a stunning architectural expression of the pomp and optimism of the late 19th century, and built for Melbourne's International Exhibition of 1880 to showcase the latest products from the Industrial Revolution. The building was also the site for the opening of Australia's first Parliament in 1901. Tours are available. Surrounding the Royal Exhibition Building are the World Heritage listed Carlton Gardens. Within the gardens, you'll find the Melbourne Museum.
கஷ்டம்னா முடிக்கிறோம் நான் வாங்கி அனுப்ப மாட்டேன்
Street. Step off here for St Vincent's Hospital and to connect with routes 86 and 96 trams for shopping in the Bohemian and vibrant precincts of Collingwood, Fitzroy and beyond. Fossick in second-hand bazaars and art galleries and enjoy the many funky cafes and restaurants. For great bars, live music and DJs, take a tram on Route 86 from the next stop and head to Smith Street, Collingwood or Gertrude Street, Fitzroy. For independent designers, don't miss the Rose Street Artists Market every Saturday or take a Route 96 tram to visit Melbourne's best collection of Spanish restaurants located along Johnston Street. Step off here for Metropolitan trains. From the next stop, you can walk to the glorious triple-spired St Patrick's Cathedral and St Peter's Church. These buildings contain beautiful examples of stained glass, wood carvings, mosaics and brass. A number of traditional gargoyles adorn St Patrick's Cathedral, including a recent whimsical addition that resembles the features of a prominent former Premier of Victoria. Down Albert Street, the Victorian Artists Society welcomes visitors to its art exhibitions and heritage-listed building. Entry is free Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. A short walk from the next stop, down Little Bourke Street, is Chinatown, boasting the longest continuous Chinese settlement in the Western world. You'll find a huge variety of restaurants and cuisines, from fine dining to noodle houses, as well as Asian groceries, herbalists and fashion boutiques. The Chinese Museum is also located here. The next stop is Flinders Street. Step off here for Route 75 trams. Step off here for the Treasury Gardens and the Heritage Fitzroy Gardens. There are free guided walking tours of Fitzroy Gardens every Saturday from 10 a.m. Stunning floral displays can be seen, and the gardens also contain the fairy tree sculpture depicting fairies and elves. Cook's Cottage, the reconstructed house of Captain James Cook's parents, is also located here. Start your exploration of the gardens from Fitzroy Gardens Visitor Centre, open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday to Sunday. Melbourne's Cosmopolitan Bridge Road, Richmond, renowned for its fashion, cafes and bars, is just a short distance from the next stop. Take a tram on Route 75. The Melbourne Cricket Ground and National Sports Museum are also accessible from here on Tram Route 75. 70 trams to Melbourne's sports precinct, Melbourne Cricket Ground, Melbourne Park and Amy Park. Melbourne is gripped by its passion for sport all year round. Australian rules football, rugby, soccer, tennis, cricket, basketball and cycling are on show at these world-class venues. Great sporting memories can be relived by taking a tour of the MCG or visiting the National Sports Museum 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. most days. You can also experience an insider's view of Rod Laver Arena, home of the Australian Open Tennis Championship. Take a Route 70 tram further onwards for shopping along Swan Street, Richmond, where you'll find a range of fashion outlets, home renovator stores, pubs and cafes. From here, you can also take in the Forum Theatre with its unique Romanesque style statues, gargoyles. The next stop is Flinders Street Station and Swanston Street. Step off here for Metropolitan trains and to connect with Swanston Street and St Kilda Road tram routes. At the National Opal Collection, a short walk from this stop, you can discover the incredible link between the opal and the dinosaurs. Marvel at the great opalized dinosaur fossils. Watch opal cutters at work. It's also a great place to purchase your beautiful Australian opal jewellery, and overseas visitors can enjoy tax-free prices. At this stop is Federation Square, Melbourne's meeting place, with extraordinary architecture of diverse shapes and colours. Fed Square is an exciting cultural hub offering free public art, performance and multimedia. Galleries include the Ian Potter Centre, NGV Australia, NGV Studio and the Australian Centre for the Moving Image. Some of Melbourne's best design galleries are located here, as well as an array of cafes, restaurants and bars. Melbourne's South Bank Cultural Precinct is just a short walk over Prince's Bridge and across the Yarra River. The Victorian Arts Centre, State Theatre, Hamer Hall and National Gallery of Victoria International are located here. To visit the Royal Botanic Gardens, Government House, the Shrine of Remembrance and St Kilda Beach, catch a tram along St Kilda Road.
Oh, the valve. Yeah, there is a valve. That is the valve. That is the valve. Yeah, yeah.
next stop is the goods shed. The heritage-listed Mission to Seafarers building, built in 1917 in the Spanish mission style, is part of an international organisation offering support to seafarers of all nationalities. The building hosts art and cultural events throughout the year and is open to the public from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. every day. Next stop is Docklands Park. The Docklands precinct is on the site of Melbourne's historic industrial port area. Adjacent to the traditional Pottle grid, the area is being redeveloped over a number of years, combining business, residential, retail and leisure destinations. Docklands offers a year-round calendar of entertainment and events. Marvel Stadium.
Explore Melbourne by tram and take advantage of the long summer days by experiencing the many events, festivals and attractions on during summer. Take a break from the heat at Melbourne's many parks and gardens. Discover Capital's Cottage and see if you can find a familiar in shade-filled Fitzroy Gardens. Just an easy stroll from Stop 8 Spring Street in Flinders Street. Appreciate the ornate beauty of the World Heritage Site-listed Royal Exhibition Building, the meeting place of Australia's first federal parliament, in Carlton Gardens, at Stop 9 Victoria Street in Trobe Street. And enjoy a romantic punt on the ornamental lake at the lush Royal Botanic Gardens. A short walk from any tram on St Kilda Road to Stop 19 Shrine of Remembrance. For more information about what's on this summer, pick up the Melbourne Visitors Guide, available on board this tram or at the Visitor Centre in Melbourne Town Hall or the Burn Street Mall.
Is Central Pier and Harbour Esplanade. Step off here to the heritage-listed cargo sheds and enjoy a drink at one of the atmospheric bars located right on the water. You can continue your journey to New Quay on foot, a 10-minute stroll along the water's edge. The river and waterways have an important role in traditional culture and the history of Melbourne's development. These areas have been redeveloped and now provide some of the most contemporary entertainment destinations and examples of public art that the city has to offer. The next stop is New Quay and Docklands Drive. New Quay is a popular dining destination and hotspot for after-work drinks. Enjoy international cuisine by the water, including Moroccan, Japanese, Greek, Spanish, and glorious Mediterranean-style seafood. Indulge in fine dining overlooking the boats on Victoria Harbour, or grab a gelato and take a stroll harborside and bask in a romantic sunset. Continue the wind down on Sunday at the Docklands Sunday Market. Browse an eclectic range of stalls along the promenade, or just sip a coffee and enjoy an amazing breakfast at one of the many cafes as you watch the market bustle. Located on the promenade, the market sells arts and crafts, second-hand items, and clothes 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sundays. Stop is Waterfront City. Take it easy, admiring the many boats berthed at Waterfront City Marina, or continue a gastronomic journey at the many restaurants and bars. Step off here for the District Shopping Centre, Costco, Wonderland Fun Park, and Docklands Studio Melbourne. Walk through the district to the Melbourne Star Observation Wheel, towering 120 metres high over the docklands. The Melbourne Star is the only giant observation wheel in the Southern Hemisphere, and one of only 4 in the world, joining the London Eye, Singapore Flyer, and Las Vegas High Roller. Whether you're a visitor looking to discover our great city, or a Melburnian born and bred, a trip on the Melbourne Star will show you a side of the city you'll see nowhere else. As you glide serenely through the Melbourne sky, audio commentary will give you insights into the city's sights, history and culture. Take in the breathtaking 360-degree views of up to 40 kilometres encompassing the Docklands precinct, Melbourne CBD, Port Phillip Bay, and as far as Mount Macedon, Arthur's Seat, and the Dandenong Ranges. entirely within this zone are free, so you won't need to touch on your Mikey, including your entire city circle tram journey. If you're planning to travel anywhere outside the free tram zone, to places like St Kilda, Melbourne Zoo, or Chapel Street, Paran, you'll still need to have a valid Mikey. You can purchase a Mikey from major hotels and backpackers, major train stations, and many retailers such as 7-Eleven. For more information, ask at your hotel or grab a Mikey brochure on board. Step on here from heritage-listed cargo ships and enjoy a drink at one of the atmospheric bars located right on the water. You can continue your journey to New Quay on foot, a 10-minute stroll along the water's edge.
Explore Melbourne by tram and take advantage of the long summer days by experiencing the many events, festivals and attractions on during summer. Take a break from the heat at Melbourne's many parks and gardens. Discover Captain Cook's cottage and see if you can find the Fairy Street in shade-filled Fitzroy Gardens. Just an easy stroll from Stop 8 Spring Street in Flinders Street. Appreciate the ornate beauty of the World Heritage Site listed Royal Exhibition Building, the meeting place of Australia's first federal parliament in Carlton Gardens, at Stop 9 Victoria Street in Trobe Street. And enjoy a romantic lunch on the ornamental lake at the lush Royal Botanic Gardens. A short walk from any tram on St Kilda Road to Stop 19 Shrine of Remembrance. For more information about what's on this summer, pick up the Melbourne Visitors Guide, available on board this tram or at the Visitor Centre in Melbourne Town Hall, or the Bed Street.
Trams hopes you're enjoying your ride on the City Circle tram. For your comfort and safety, please take a seat or hold on, because trams sometimes have to stop suddenly in traffic. Marvel Stadium is a state-of-the-art sport and entertainment venue with seating for more than 15,000 people and a retractable roof that takes 8 minutes to close. The stadium hosts AFL and A-League football matches, as well as rugby and international music acts. Explore behind the scenes, see the players' change rooms, and tour the media centre from where all the action is reported. Tours operate from Gate 2, Monday to Friday, 11 a.m, 1 p.m, and 3 p.m. The next stop is Spencer Streets. A short distance from the next stop is Southern Cross Station to connect with train and bus services travelling within Melbourne, across Victoria and interstate. Services include metropolitan trains, B-line regional trains and coaches, and interstate trains to major cities on the east coast. For travellers to Melbourne's domestic and international airports, the Skybus Express services to Melbourne Tullamarine Airport and Melbourne Avalon Airport depart from Southern Cross Station. The station also offers a retail centre, so you can explore great shopping and grab a bite to eat while you wait for your connecting train or coach service. Melbourne is known around the world for its trams and boasts one of the world's great urban tram networks. The network is now the biggest in the world, with 250 kilometres of double track. Yarra Trams operates 24 routes with a fleet of approximately 500 trams, with more than 200 million trips each year. It's no wonder Melbourne loves its trams. Is King Street. Melbourne was founded on the banks of the Yarra River in 1835 and grew rapidly during the 1850s after the discovery of gold in Victoria to become Australia's main financial centre. The area around Port Phillip Bay was the original home of the Kulin Nation, consisting of several language groups of Indigenous Australians whose ancestors had lived in the area for approximately 30 years.